Hi, welcome to Pulpy Tamarind Channel. Today we will see how to make rose milk syrup. We require water 300 ml, strawberry or raspberry color 2 to 3 drops, citric acid 2.5 grams, sugar 600 grams, rose essence 2.5 grams. First we'll take a vessel and in that we'll add 300 grams of sugar, and to it we'll add we are adding 600 grams of granulated sugar and 300 ml of water, that is 2:1 ratio, and 2.5 grams of citric acid, and that is to stop sugar from crystallizing. We'll dissolve it and then keep it on gas stove and let it boil for around 5 minutes. And once the sugar and citric acid dissolves and the water starts boiling, you will have a syrupy stage. So we need to go till then. We don't want it to become stringy. So this is citric acid that we are used here, now 2.5 grams. So now we'll light the gas and keep the utensil over it and let the sugar and citric acid and water dissolve and boil till the bubbles form. And we need the stage to be till it's syrupy, not very thick. Usually sugar and good or jaggery has a lot of dirt, so we usually once it dissolves we filter it, but nowadays of course everything is super clean, but still as a process we are doing it so that if at all any dirt, let it be removed. So that's what we've done here, and we're keeping back on stove. So we'll keep on stirring and boiling it till we get a thin syrupy stage. We don't want it to become thicker, or we don't want it to become stringy. We are not going to take the sugar to that level. We don't want it to be a thick syrup too. We want it to be a thin syrup. It should not be just water or boiled water. It should become a syrup. So when we take the syrup and let it flow, you can feel that it's different. It's not exactly a honey stage, but a stage before that. So till then we'll boil it. So around 5 minutes of boiling should be right stage, and then we'll let it remove it from fire and let it cool down. So you can see the stage here. So now we have the cooled down syrup here. It's at room temperature. So now we'll add the essence first. Essence is half a teaspoon or 2.5 grams. So this is rose essence. We are adding it. Usually essences are transparent in color, but this essence we have it in a colored fashion. So anyway, we added that and we'll mix it up thoroughly in the syrup, and then we'll add the color. We should get a proper rose color, so we need to add that much amount of color. So we are adding 2 to 3 drops of color. So here we have strawberry color. Strawberry or raspberry, anything which is red in color can be added. So we'll add to the extent that we think is we require the darkness. It should become a perfect pink. So we will see if it's not enough, we'll add one more drop. So that's what we're doing here. So that should be enough, and see the color, it's becoming dark. So this is the syrup. That's it. Syrup is ready. You need to bottle it. So for that we'll need a well sterilized bottle. So this syrup is ready. Once we make this syrup, we can keep it for 6 months at room temperature, or we can refrigerate it. So this has to be served with cold milk. So if you have cold milk, you need to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of this, and it will become rose milk. So we have sterilized a bottle. That means we have washed it very well and dried it in hot sun. So it's totally dry, and we are going to pour it in that and cap it. So for rose milk, we need very cold milk, which is already boiled. So boiled milk, which should be kept in the fridge. So we have taken 200 ml of boiled milk, and to that we are adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of rose milk. So we need the light pink color to emerge, and that should be enough. Don't add more, otherwise the essence will be too strong. So according to the milk and its thickness, we need to add the rose milk, and you can serve it refreshingly cold to your family members or guests. So this is rose milk and rose milk syrup. So this is how we have to make rose milk syrup. cool and refreshing rose milk and rose milk syrup. Please subscribe, like, share, comment and press bell icon for notifications. Thank you for watching Pulpy Tamarind Channel.